So, as I've told you, so a WAN contains LANs and MANs. Okay. So, next is encapsulation. So, what is encapsulation? Between data that is being transmitted from one device to another device, in order, as again I've told you sa ato ang OSI layer, there are processes and protocols that needs to be followed. Okay. So, in order for the data to be transmitted to to the destination or going back to the source, you need to have this term, encapsulation and decapsulation. So, encapsulation, so if you want to watch more with data encapsulation, so there's a video here. So, encapsulation is used to describe a process of adding headers and trailers. Sir, unsa nang adding headers and trailers? Later on, we'll discuss you. I have a graph here. So, this process can be explained with 4 TCP/IP layers, or actually, we could have also the OSI layer. So, here, for example, here is what happened when you send an email using your favorite email program, Outlook, Thunderbird, or Gmail. Ano sa pa ba? Okay, wait. Let me open my Jamboard. Okay. So, here, what we want to do is to submit okay. From here, let's say we have a laptop. So, let's say we have laptop here and another laptop here. Let's just say let's communicate two computers or devices. Let's say we communicate the two of them. Okay. So, in order for me to send emails from this source to this destination, so sending my email, right? So, going there, the data that I transmitted will be divided or will be segmented, as I told you last time, segmented into packets. And those packets will be, or data will be encapsulated. So, encapsulated meaning there are 7 layers, di ba? First layer is physical. Next layer is data link. Data link. Next layer is network. Next layer, transport. Next layer is session. Next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next layer is presentation and application. So these are the 7 layer. This is the 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, those are the layers. So from your source, 'di ba? Ang application nato katong mga HTML na nato, so HTTP, mga etc. So from here, nag-send kang email gamit ka sa imuhang ato ang Google or sa Google Classroom nato, nag-send ka og sa answers ninyo sa ato ang activity. From those, gikan application will be transmitted going down until it reaches the physical device of this computer. And each of those will be encapsulated, meaning sa kada layer niya, okay, so here ha, nag-send siyang email from application down to transport, and transport encapsulates the data, and adds its header and its own information, such as port will be used and pass the data to the internet layer. The internet layer encapsulates and receives the data and adds its own header, usually with information of source and destination addresses. So let's forward that one. Okay. Kini balik ko na ako discuss sa pag ano na encapsulation man pagbalik. Let's look here. So as I've told you, from the seventh layer, okay, from the source going to the destination, mo nang mag-start ta og layer 7. From the layer 7, why is this? Okay, from the layer 7, we have an email like your answer in your activity. This will be in the layer 7, butangan niya na og L7H or L7 header. Meaning, butangan niya ng information. Taga niya. Kung ako ipadaan so magpadako og usa ka packet. Ang usa ka packet ako, butangan na niya og, let's say, sa maniyang layer 7. Pag abot niya sa layer 6, so si layer 6, mani si layer 7, pag abot niya ni layer 6, hatagan na po niya naglaing information. Okay? And header. Pag abot na po ni layer 5, ingani man purma ni layer from layer 6, hatagan na po niya nag information. So from this information, excuse Mama. Okay, sorry class Sorry. So from each layer going here, so kada usa niya will have its own information. Meaning, kada usa niya kabantay ka from it will have a data then a header. Then if you could see, the space of the header of layer 7 becomes the data, and at the layer 6 mag-add na po siya another information, and each information niya naa siya tagging para mag-inform na siya na kining dapita layer 6 ni siya, kining dapita layer 4 ni siya, kining dapita layer 3 na siya, and then it reaches the destination. Meaning, kung nagpadako og suwat ninyo, okay, di ba, kunyari palit mo, so gikan sa pagpada, kabantay mo anang mag-deliver mo sa kanang mga online store, tapos JNT or Ninja Van. Kung mutan-aw mo sa shipping address, di ba, kada destination butangan niya, gikan ani butangan niya ang information ning abot na siya sa hub. After ani kining nasa hub, i-transport na po siya adto. So muna siya ingani ang usa ka data nimo, in order to reach the specific destination correctly, kinahanglan siya kada usa niya naa dapat siya gihatag na header or the information. And each of this kining PDU this is the PDU is here, is the protocol data unit, which represents the unit of data. So unit of data na siya na i-transfer ninyo. And okay, let me read this one. So mo to ang mga data na i-transfer from your email from this computer source to this computer. So kada labay niya ng layer ani, mura na siya og gibutangan niya og mga encryptions or informations. No, kining data when I transmit mo ingon ko niya o email ko niya, I said kumusta ka? Then ang kumusta ka, hatagan niya ng information like unsang MAC address siya i-send, unsang IP address siya dapat madawat, unsa ang asa dapat siya madawat sa email ba siya madawat or sa Facebook ba siya madawat. Okay? So kay kung dili butangan og kada layer na information sa kada layer, masaag siya. Okay? Masaag siya. That's why it is encapsulating. So kung ano pa gi-encapsule, gisudlan na siya. So that's why it is called encapsulation. So again, you have this one. So encapsulation, you have frame header, the IP header, TCP header, data, your data, and the frame trailer. So within ani kini siya kada submit niya ani kada dong niya sa different layers, this will contain the different information here in the encapsulation. So it has 5. So each packets na gisend niya, so header plus encapsulated data, define the particular layer and has a specific name. So sa frame, okay, sa frame, you have encapsulated data defined by the network access layer. So i-frame niya na. And a frame can have both header and trailer. Then the packet is the encapsulated data defined by the network. So again, giingon ako, ang usa ka tibok information, dili na niya i-transmit og usa-usa. I-segment na niya, bahin-bahinon niya. Tapos, kada usa ka segment or kada usa ka packet na i-transmit, kinahanglan na ana siya information. Kay ngano? Kunyari, I will be transmitting it. Let's be literal. So, if I want to transmit this phone and give it to someone, kung ning-agi siya sa iyahang wire, so, imposible man dyan mo agi, no? So, let's assume we divide this one into smaller pieces. And this could be, kung naka-straw, so, ihagbong na ko tagsa-tagsa. Pag abot adto sa padadaan niya, it should be, pag abot adto, dapat nahimo pong phone, dili pieces na katag-katag. Okay? So, for example, other example sa, okay. So, kunyari, this is, mani ang agian niya ha, kunyari kung cable pa ni siya. I have this information that be transmitted. This information will be divided into segments. Because sunin ako. And becomes, now, these tiny pieces becomes the packets. Okay. I will transmit this one to my cable and my network. Paghagong niya na, so each of those will pass to the layers. Okay. So paghagbong sa usa, duha, tulo, upat, lima, o naghagbong sila. Dapat pag abot sa destination, pag abot sa destination, dapat ang moabot niya is kini mismong file na tibuok exactly kung asa siya, dili ang mga pieces, dili inganing mga pieces. So mo na importante sa encapsulation. Because kung wala encapsulation, dili siya ma-return to its original information or data. Okay? Mo na yung pinaka-concept sa encapsulation. So, kada usa ka bahin niya, naa na siya, asa siya padong. Kung puzzle pa na, kini siya, di dyan siya pwede madong sa other side. Or, sa upper left, upper right, center, dili dyan siya pwede. Because, when the file is submitted, those packets are already on that place. So, pag packets na pag segment na nato na, pag bahin-bahin na nato, i-transmit na nato sa usa ka wire nato na ninglabay na siya, dapat kada layer mabutangan siya og header. Kaya kung di siya mabutangan og header or information niya, ang mahitabo is pag abot sa destination, dili siya saktong itsura. Like for example, mag-send ko ninyo og naong nako, pag abot ato, naong na ni Bin Laden ang nadawat ninyo. So, di na nasakto. Di ba? Or, pag send mo sa inyong uyab, I love you, may pag abot sa iya, oy, sorry na nakilaing nakitang baji, patay sa paan juga, di ba? So, those information should be the same from the sender to the receiver. So, ano siya? Gikan ani, padong ani. Dapat these are the packets, kung pikas-pikas na ako, pag abot ana, kung ang information niya is ingani, pag abot dapat niya is moabot niya is the same information. Okay. So unsa pud sir si decapsulation. So decapsulation, let me read first. Okay. Refers to the process of removing headers. Okay? So removing headers na pud. Pasabot kung this is encrypting, pag abot ani di ba nag-encrypt